Hey everybody, I'm back for another review. Tonight I'm going to be doing a yellow Trinidad 7 pot. Nice little specimen here. This is a pod that I grew off my own plants, and I grew those plants from seed that I bought from pepperlover.com. Very good place to buy seeds from. I highly recommend them. Excellent customer service and excellent seeds. So yeah, if you're looking for a place to buy seeds, go to pepperlover.com. Now that I got that plug out of the way, yeah, I'm going to be reviewing this yellow 7 pot. Compared to the butch tea that I ate last night, I'm sure this will be a walk in the park, hopefully. Could be a surprise one. We'll find out here. Let me move the camera down. Pop the stem off here. Help if I got it all off. There we go. Cut it up. And here is what it looks like on the inside. A few black looking seeds. At least the placental tissue itself is not black, so that indicates to me that I do not have mold in the pot. I just have a few dying seeds. Not a big deal. Don't plan on saving seeds out of this pot. I still have plenty of seeds left over from the ones that I bought from Pepper Lover. So got a good amount of placental tissue in it. The tissue is not does not look like it is full of capsaicin in it. It's not nearly as white as the butch tea placental tissue was. Not a whole lot of oil on these. Again, I can't get this thing to focus in properly on these, but can't really tell, but there's not that much capsaicin in these, so I don't expect these to be that hot. I've eaten a few of these already before, and they're I wouldn't even say they're as hot as the typical boot jalokias that I eat. So they're barely on the super hot level for me, in my opinion. But we'll see what this one does. Back up here. Got a lot stuck in my teeth there. Man, ton of seeds. Trying to get all out of my teeth there. Very citrusy, very fruity flavor. Nice and sweet. And like I said, got that wonderful citrusy flavor to it. Heat is a slow builder. It's starting to build up now. I'm getting mostly in my salivary glands. The more I swallow, the little bit that I get in my throat. Not a fast builder like that butch tea was last night. So we'll see how far it goes. I don't know. Still building, but it's another 7 pot that I would chalk up. I'd put it really high up there in the flavor department. Got an excellent flavor to it. Let's see where we get here. This one's actually got a little bit of heat in it. Actually, fairly decent heat. It's starting to creep back into the back of my throat now. Nothing unbearable. I'm getting a little bit of eyes watering. It's actually this one's quite a bit hotter than the ones I've typically been eating off of there. So I don't know if since it's a later season pod, maybe it's a little better off in that department. I'm not sure. It's actually starting to make my eyes water a little bit. Yeah, it's making my eyes water quite a bit. Still mostly in the salivary glands in the back of the throat. Top of the mouth is not being hit, not really being hit at all. Well, I'll take it back a little bit. I got a little bit in the front part of the roof of my mouth, not much though. It's mostly in the back half, or the bottom in the back of my mouth. Eyes are watering again. It's strange because the red 7-pot, I don't know if you all have watched the video that I did on that one, the burn wasn't that bad, but again, it made me tear up quite a bit. So something about the 7-pots, not sure, they caused my eyes to run a little bit more. Nothing unbearable right now. Don't have any gut burns so far. I'm sure we'll get a little bit, probably not a whole lot. I can't comment enough on the flavor of these things. They're just some of the best tasting pods you'll ever have. And you complement that with the heat. I mean, 7-pots are in almost any variety. A 7-pot is a no-brainer for a grow, if you ask me. If you want to grow something good with a decent amount of heat, grow a 7-pot. If you want to grow, I mean, if you want a lot of heat, go with something like a Jonah or a Brain Strain or something like that. But these yellow 7-pots, they got a decent heat and a ton of flavor. So I will definitely be growing these again next year. They haven't been a great producer for me. I think I've got like 15 pods on the plant, so it's not a huge producer, but the pods that it produces are very tasty. So, and that could very well be my own growing issues. I'm a first-time grower. I don't claim to even be close to completely knowledgeable of how to grow things, so it could very well just be me. But I will say that I've got, between my two Compmodder26 plants, I've got nearly 200 pods sitting on them. So the Compmodder26 plants are very productive for me, which what I've heard, they're very prolific anyway. So they're growing good for me. The 7-pot, the yellow 7-pot's not growing great, but it's putting out good pods and very flavorful pods. So you may be able to get better production out of them, but the flavor's spot on. Heat's about leveled off now. Nothing. This was not very, very tough for me to eat. It's still, I mean, you still feel it in the back of the throat a bit. The eye water is already going down. Getting a little sniffle in the nose. Nothing requiring me to blow my nose or anything like that. Still getting a burp out of it. If that's an indication that it's got any heat to it, I don't know. Slight stomach tingle going on, nothing bad. Yeah, for those that watched my Butch T video last night, I uploaded the thing to YouTube. I guess it was around, I think when I finished the upload process, it was about 12 o'clock. The stomach pain has subsided in me, so I thought it was pretty much safe for me to go to bed. So I went to bed and felt fine, went to sleep, and 3:30 rolls around and my stomach starts killing me again, absolutely killing me. So I had to get up, went downstairs, sat on the couch for a little while. As I was sitting up, the pain was starting to subside. But I had to sit there for about a good 30 minutes or so before the pain completely went down. Didn't throw up, so I was very happy about that. That would not have felt good for me to throw up with that amount of capsaicin coming out of it. It's not fun to throw up with that. So yeah, I felt very fortunate that did not happen. But yeah, I survived, and I don't think I'm going to have any problems surviving this pod. It's not bad at all. Heat's dropping now. nothing big. So it's already getting a little late, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cut off the review. Again, if you're wanting to grow something, I recommend these. They're not the hottest thing in the world, but they definitely pack a wonderful flavor, and I think you won't be disappointed by it. So it's still on the level of a Superhot, just a very low Superhot, nothing big at all, nothing unbearable, if you ask me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review.